have just been tuned into the streets session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Right now, this is World FM 90.4 with your boy Firahs.
Joe MK.
And you know what? We're now locked in right now with, listen, one of the hottest Afrobeat artists right now coming out of Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's got a big single called Lovina out right now. We got man like Idahams in the building, man. What are you saying, bro?
It's called Idahams.
Idahams, man. Idahams. Oh yeah. See, I told you, Joe. I told you it was wrong, man. We got.
I said it was one of the. I said it was one of the two, you know.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But we do have Idahams in the building.
Yes,
you know what? He's a singer. He's a songwriter. He's a record producer as well. You know what I'm saying? So he's a triple threat. He's more than just an artist. So Idahams, I want to talk about being a singer-songwriter and also a producer as well. Was that to give yourself like kind of more creative freedom when it comes to your music?
If I understand what you said, you not really, but it gives me time to express myself and looking at where I'm coming from. Like my music is a reflection of me. So
yeah,
I think I do better when I'm writing my songs myself, and it's kind of put me like me seeing myself in the mirror, like hearing my songs, like I'm talking about me, life, love, things I've been through, challenges, experiences, understand. So yeah, it gives me just be free, express yourself and
Yeah. And obviously you joined, is it correct to say you joined Universal Music Nigeria in 2019?
Yeah.
Leading up to before you signed for a record label, what was it like being Idahams at that time before you're getting that big move? Because a lot of people, when they're an artist, that's where they want to get to, right? So what do you think got you to that point?
Okay, I know I've been a studio rat, like doing stuff for people, producing, writing. Sometimes I would just call to do a hook on a song. So I've been doing that for a very long time, and before Graphics came in, okay, how I got signed to Graphics, I think I did a demo, 5 tracks, I was trying to get signed to record label. I went to, with the demo to different, companies and, just dropped it. Then it was CDs, I just recorded in the CDs and, so I gave it to, I went to different, different record company. I went to, I think I went to, what's it called? MI's record label, Chocolate City. I went to deep like about 4. Then I was just believing God that a call will come through. In any of the record label I've been to. So miraculously, I got a call from Graphics that okay, my stars are dope. He needs to see me and then come to his office. Then I was in Lagos because Grafting's office at Port Harcourt. So I had to fly back to Port Harcourt. And the next thing, what the CEO of Grafting said was, "Boy, you're right." Right. I don't know what that means till I got, I saw myself signing, the papers.
No,
because before Graphics came, Universal, I've been doing stuff like performing on the ground, writing songs for different organizations, performing as well for different organizations. Like when I was in school, I used to in social gatherings, I used to perform my own songs. I didn't even know that what I was doing was gonna help me in the future, like writing songs for Ace, health, different kind of diseases and all that. I was performing and I was being paid, even if it's, a little, but I was being paid for, for the time and, the creativity and all that. So I've always been there grinding, even before graftings and Universal came through. Yeah.
Because you know what is interesting? You was talking about your songwriting. I wanted to get to this because one of the big hits that came out of 2018 from you was God Can Bless Anybody, which you wrote as well, featuring Mr. 2K, and you featured on the song as well. Talk to me about when you do write music for other artists. So when you had this song, was the plan always to jump on this track as well? Or did 2K say, nah, you got to jump on this song too? Or how did that kind of come about?
I was very, very smart about that move. I was very diplomatic because 2K, was bigger than me. And he just, sorry about that. I was making the song for myself, because God Can Bless Anybody was my story. Like, when I lost my parents, my mom and, my mom first and my dad, joined her. And it was my story. 2K came into the room and he heard the song. He was like, brother, give me this song now. Make I put that for my album. I was like, I love this song. I love this song. I love this song. Like, I just did the hook. My brother, God can bless anybody. Like, it was just I had the chorus. Like, I've not done the verses and all that. So I was just trying to build the verses. And 2K just came into the room. Like, I like this song. Give me. I said, okay, I'll give you the song, but I have to be on the song.
Yeah.
So that was it.
Hey, God has blessed you.
Joe, the inner Naij are coming out now, Joe. And you know what? Obviously, we've just gone through the pandemic, COVID-19, and we're now coming, back out of that. Has being back outside and being able to now perform and make music normally, should I say, rather than having to have one or two people and then take the COVID before that, has that been a lot more enjoyable now? Are you able to create music a lot more freely than during COVID-19?
I don't think I heard that, sorry.
So are you enjoying making music now that COVID-19 isn't as a problem as before?
First of all, thank God for life. Thank God for life. Thank God for life. Yeah. I in fact, the whole pandemic made me realize that your life is worth more than the billions you're chasing. Your health is worth more than the billions you're chasing outside. In fact, I had time to, look at my craft, try to, do a whole lot, like try to understand where I'm actually going to with this sound, like this, my sound, where am I going to with it, So I was like, it gives me, I wasn't doing nothing, like when they will tell you, we have to go to this place, we have to go to that place. So I have to be at home, like walking, trying to try new things, In fact, I learned how to even balance my vocals the way they should sound during the pandemic. Like I learned that I was just YouTube became my best friend. I was just doing a whole lot on YouTube. Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. You know what? Like, I feel like for people that are listening, like hearing your story and hearing your grind, I think it's very important because I feel like a lot of people chase quick success. And I think what you are showing, what you're showing, being a producer, being a writer, you came into the game, essentially writing for other people. And then when you was ready, you brought yourself to the forefront and said, hey, look, I can be here too,
I'm here, I've arrived.
So I respect that. I totally respect that. I want to take it back because I read somewhere that you had a musical talent from the age of 10 years old. I want to talk about what is the inspiration behind getting into music at such a young age.
It started from the church. My parents were very religious. you know, Christianity. You know, my mom, she was a deaconess before she passed. My dad, and you know, so my dad is into music, but not professional. He's into high life music. So he loves music. He plays music a whole lot. Like my dad can just sit in the sitting room and not listening to music. You know, I learned how to play the keyboard through my dad. You know, so I was the only child that took it very serious. Like he taught me to sing. From there, I've gone like, you know, doing my stuff, and he was like, okay, in fact, my parents were the first. I think they started this whole journey because during back days when I did my first records, they were the first. They gave me money. They were the first people that paid, you know, the studio section for me. They said, okay, go, and we are seeing that you're taking this very seriously, but the only way we can support you, we're going to give you money, go to the studio, make a song. And if it's dope, you continue. And if it's not dope, that's the tax they gave to me. You know, but I had to make sure that it comes out. In fact, when I went to the studio to get the first you know, mix, okay, and producer then Frank Gennaro, and you know, I played it first to my mom, and she was just dancing in the sitting room, like even before my dad came in, she was just dancing everywhere. That's my song, you know. That's my song. You killed it, boy. You killed it. So I was like, oh, my mom, very dramatic woman. Oh.
No, I respect that, man. And do you have like any like who inspires you? Is there any artists out there? Obviously, love to see the support that you had from your parents. I know they must be definitely an inspiration through that. But any like artists?
The parents of the first record label.
I think I don't know if you know Rex Jim Loxing is an highlight. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you know.
I don't know if you know Rex Jim Loxing is an high life singer from, you know, southern part of Nigeria. So I grew up listening to him, like the way he sings, the way he but you know, as music is going, you have to revolve sometimes, you know, do try new things. But it was a person I listened to. My dad as well. My dad will force us to listen to what the man is saying, even if we don't understand what he's saying, but we kind of feel it. That he's a realistic person. Like,
So you're inspired a lot by High Life.
Yeah, High Life.
You listen to a lot of Ghanaian High Life as well?
Sometimes. Then Firahs as well, Baba Firahs as well. I listened to Firahs as well. Okay. I was very glad. I don't know how old I was, but I know I was very, very small.
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. And you know what? One thing I want to talk about right now, which I think is very predominant, is Afrobeats is doing very, very well at this moment in time. Does that give you even more motivation now, knowing how big it is worldwide, that you can get even bigger than what you are right now? Yeah. And is there any artist that right now that you look at within the Afrobeat scene that, you know, you kind of look up to or inspire from? Because I know Davido is one of the people that inspires you quite a lot that I've seen. Because he inspired no one else.
Burna Boy inspires me a whole lot because of I think we have a whole lot in common because of his music. His kind of music is very relatable. You know, his life is all about life, and me, I'm all about life. You know, real life situations, experiences, challenges. You know, things I've been through. In fact, my soon coming album is gonna be. It's not what we've had. Like it's been a while we had such songs, like, you know, songs that is very true, is very real, like, you know, from the productions, you know, the way I sang the songs, you know, you can feel the glimpse, like man, I can't wait for my album to be out. That's only only what I have to say because I put in my life on this album. Like it's my first album.
I can't wait to hear.
You heard it here first.
I mean, I can't wait. I think what you've done in such a short period of time.
The reason why, in fact, I went so deep. Like I went so deep. When I was very small, I know I was in Boys Brigade. Yeah, in Boys Brigade, we do jungle music. Later, I joined the Anglican choir. Anglican choir would do classical music. And I went to the Pentecostal church where I would do the Western, the high life, different kind of music. So I went back to where I was coming from. In fact, the sound of music I had then, I had to infuse them, you know, in what I want, like the album I'm dropping, you know, in a couple of months. You know, so it's crazy, like.
Do you know what? I could see it. I could just see it from the way you're speaking, how excited you are for this project.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro.
I can't wait to have that in my email soon.
I can bet my chest that I don't know. I'm not trying to be proud, but I don't think what is coming.
The streets are ready. The streets better be ready, you know. And listen, everybody, if you're literally getting right now, you guys got to be ready because Idahams is about to destroy the whole industry, man.
What is coming? I'm going to stop everybody. I'm going to choke everybody.
He's coming for that number one spot, man. He's coming for that number one spot.
Yes.
Let's talk about this new single, Lovina. Talk to me about that single and how that kind of came about.
It's just about, you know, singing, you know, love song for, you know, couples, you know, people that are in relationship, you know. But Lovina, it's a story that when I was in school, you know, I love this girl. She was very rich. Her parents, she's from a rich background and they're very wealthy. And nobody could talk to her in school because he want me to arrest you. So I'm going to arrest you. Well, I didn't know where I gathered the courage, you know, to pull her, man. What's up, man? I like you, you know. She was doing a shakara, you know, at some point, but she had to, you know, calm down. So it just about I had nothing. I had nothing, but she saw that this guy loves me. I think he's really in love with me. So it's not about money that I never had. It's not about my looks. It's not about anything. But she was just there for me. You understand? So Lovina was my story. At the same time, I'm just trying to you know, sing a love song for a couple of, you know, people that believes in love.
Do you know what? I think that's an interesting thing that you brought up because I wasn't even going to talk about that. Since that conversation just came into my head, is you know, real relationships nowadays doesn't really exist. You know, you get people that says if particularly within men, right? They say if you don't have money, we can't date.
Yeah, you for enjoyment. I know I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't got the bag, it's what they is.
Especially in Lagos, everybody, the ladies are. Have you been to Nigeria?
Not yet.
We're coming soon.
We're soon to be there, man.
Lagos, Nigeria is crazy. You don't want to go there, like.
Oh, the babes, we chopping your money, yeah?
You have to owe your...
chopping, you know?
But...
Hey.
But it's cool, like, it's very cool, but me, I always find my ways around it, like, you know, we have to vibe, we have to chill. You know, don't do that with me. Don't do that with me. If you like me, I like you, we vibe, and that's it. There's no strings attached. Don't I'm not done to say, don't start, you know.
You know what? I'll ask this question to both of you guys, so Joe and Idahams. Do you guys ever think that there will be we'll ever go back to the days where love will be just about the two people rather than everything else that comes with it?
I like it's a personal thing because it's at the end of the day, it's never that it's bad. Some persons are cool, like they care about you, they are in for you, they're out for you. So it's not everybody, but 90% is a bad.
Yeah, it's true,
It's a bad.
All right, Joe, what are you saying?
I don't think it went away. I think it's just that because obviously now we're on the internet and all that. That's what we see mainly. But yeah, I don't think it went away. It's just that we see.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that's true too. Yeah,
that's very true.
Because sometimes we see in couples. I'm like, yo, and him.
Oh yeah. You're wondering, hey, how he get that?
I'm like, yo, you need to teach me what you're doing.
You know what they say? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Just the fact, though, man.
But really, you can't take that away. Really,
man. Trust me.
But I'm very careful. I'm very careful when it comes to the female because I don't want no drama. Like no drama.
Yeah, no,
I don't want no baby mama. I don't have a baby. Yeah. I don't want no baby mama. I'm just a feel good kind of guy. Like every lady. If you're around me, just feel good. Let's have fun. Let's vibe. No. Don't take me there. If you take me there, I don't jack back.
Nah, I respect that. And obviously, talking about Lovina as well. Obviously, you told me that it's actually a personal song of yours, and it's obviously made for people in couples and stuff like that. So, for like a new audience, what would you want people to take out of that song? So how would you want people to feel when they listen to that single?
Lovina, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, really, like with the conversation we just have, I want people to reminisce, like go back, when, our fathers, when when my mom, dated my dad, he never had anything, but on the process, started, having, a whole lot. So I want people to go back to where you put love first before the, the other stuffs, but right now, a whole lot of people, it's about the money. If you're not there, the money is not there, if you're not flying them, to this place and that place, they're not going to show their love towards you, but love should be freely given. It doesn't have to be paid for. You understand? So that's what I want people, like, it doesn't have to be paid for. Yeah. So that's what I want people to pick out from, go back to the old days where you love freely, or the other incentives still comes, but the love there, you understand? So basically.
No, because I'm gonna say, because when I first heard the song like a week ago, bro, that song was crazy. I think what's been missing for the past couple of months with Afrobeats is that kind of like love and caring and intimacy. We've been seeing a lot of like party Afrobeat songs.
Yeah.
And I think with Lovina, it kind of gave me that, okay, you know what I mean? I can bring a girl back, we can chill.
Hey.
Watch a bit on Netflix, the vibes.
Yeah. Just wait for my album. Oh God.
I can't wait now, man. I'm excited for that album.
I want people to I can't stop listening because each time there are two songs in the album that they are very special, personal to me. Like each time there's this goosebumps all over my body. Each time I'm listening because of the orchestras in it, like what the choir had to, even the one I did with the kids, like I had to even go to school where I went to meet the principal, told them that, see, I have a song I want to put kids on, they said the song I want to put kids on. The principal told me, let her listen. I said, okay. She listened to it. She said, we can do it. I love it. I love your music. You can do it. Can you get a studio here? The next minute I went to carry my mobile studio, I came back to the school, we did the record. It was crazy. It never 30 minutes. I had to teach the kids how to sing the line.
Yeah.
Within the space of 15 minutes, they understood what I was talking about. They sang it and it was clean. You know, like I'm taking people back. Oh God.
Hey, listen. Listen, as soon as the album is out, I'm gonna make sure the whole of the UK is playing this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got you in the UK, bro. We'll make sure that thing's bagging in the UK, bro. And are you allowed to announce any features that may be on this album? Any secrets we can get out from this album?
I think I'm gonna mention one collaboration, the one I did with Ajibo Hustlers. You know Ajibo Hustlers, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
They're my guys. We're from the same place, so
it's
all love. We're just vibing, and nobody went to do a song. We just got into the studio their apartment. I went to visit them, and I went to my laptop. I went with my laptop, so the studio is there. I just plugged my laptop. We're just playing the beats. And the next day we started vibing, and we have a record. That's
I'm
it.
telling you. Yeah, that's one of the
planning.
best ones, though. Because my friend Joe, that's here as well. He's an engineer, producer as well. So when we go studio, sometimes
big up, boss. Yeah, my album is ready, but I've given me one, just one.
Listen, man, Joe has to sing you the beats folder.
Yeah, I'll send the beats later. I'll send the beats.
Yeah, because I would say whenever we go studio and stuff, I'll just be like, Joe, I'm gonna book studio. Let's do it all night. And then we just create some music, man. Hey, and we
go with no plan. We go with no plan. We're just there, man.
No always plan, because music has no language.
Exactly.
Before you know it, you're in already.
Yeah, man. Now, listen, obviously, I've enjoyed interviewing you today as well. Hopefully, we'll link up in Lagos, or if you're in London, listen, we're linking up soon.
I should be in London before my album drops.
Is it? Okay.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll talk to. I got some of the contacts from your people anyway, so I'll make sure that.
When I found, we're gonna make the track.
Okay, there you go.
And then let's just have that one saved somewhere. Let's keep it somewhere. Okay,
listen, there's plenty of enjoyment over here, man. Trust me.
Listen, we're gonna have to make that happen. I can't wait, man. Listen, that's gonna be our vibe. Obviously, big shout out to our man Idahams in the building all the way from Nigeria. Before we let you go, anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah, I want everybody to do this, listen and learn, listen and love, tell your truth, regardless of how bad your truth is. Just be able to, own your truth, speak it. And for the parents that wouldn't allow their kids going to music because of, the misconception about musicians. Let them do their thing, because if my parents never allowed me, I don't think I would be where I am. In fact, if not for music, I would have been far gone. I don't know if you guys know about the militancy struggle in Nigeria. I don't know if you know about that.
No, not necessarily. I've heard about it, but not too much.
Yeah, I was supposed to be in that struggle, but music was an escape route for me, because when my friends were going to that part, I was going to the studio.
Okay.
If music was not there, I think I would have been gone. Maybe nobody would know Idahams. You understand? But they were going to that part. I was just chasing my career, chasing my music, and that's why I'm alive today. And I lost so many of my friends on that struggle. Like I lost them because they chose the path, and me, I chose music. So I want parents to let their kids do, whatever they want to do positively with their life.
No, honestly, you know what? Just hearing your story and even having that conversation, I see you that can be like a proper icon and a role model to all the people coming up.
Thank you.
The struggle is something that a lot of people don't want to talk about.
You're gonna hear this on the album. This is what I just said.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You're gonna listen. You're gonna hear this. Like, I can't wait. I'm not just talking about I'm talking about real life.
Real life.
Real life. Like,
listen, when you come to the UK, man, I'm gonna have a bottle of Henny ready, man. A bottle of Hennessy, we're gonna celebrate the success of that album, man. But listen, this has been your boy Firahs
Joe MK.
This is Raw FM 90.4, the street session. Big shout out to Idahams for coming down all the way from Nigeria to be with here today.
Thank you. And don't forget to follow me on my socials. Official Idahams on Instagram, official Idahams on my Twitter page, official on my Facebook page. It's official Idahams everywhere. So just come, link up, let's vibe.
So if you're on YouTube, all of his social media handles and how to find his music will be in the description below. So go check it out. If you're locked in on WOW FM on the radio station, get your Shazams ready because we're about to play his latest single, Lovina, right now. So if you don't have that, Shazam the song right now. And like he said, man, don't forget to wait for the album because when that album comes out, the world is going to be ready. But anyway, shout out to everybody. Love.
Bless, man. Thanks, man. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, love, bro. Being tuned into the street session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.